Awards, a new brand, new offices, a solid 2014, all an exciting part of the past year for ERA Grizzard. But as Gus Grizzard explains, all of that feeds their strategic plan to better serve the Lake County real estate market in 2015 and beyond.
Looking back at 2014, I got to tell you, one of the real exciting parts of it were the rebranding, the reimaging, the evolution of our brand, which is ERA. Very proud of the fact that we were the very first company in the world associated with ERA to launch and roll out the new logo from ERA Tom Grizzard to ERA Grizzard Real Estate. And the traction and excitement and momentum that that built is pretty exciting. A big part of running our business, we got to be very strategic with how and what we do. You know, the Census Bureau said that the Villages is the fastest growing community in the United States. That's pretty impressive. So when we looked and decided to relocate our Villages office to 466, it was primarily designed to really be a physical presence in the Villages market. And again, the interior finishes, the flat screens, the technology that we've incorporated with our new Villages office goes back to enhancing that customer experience. South Lake has been on my strategic plan for many, many years, 5+. The challenge for me is making sure that we're able to take that same value proposition, that same culture, that same energy and professionalism, and infuse that into South Lake. And I think what's even more exciting for me is not just the business opportunities, obviously, but really get involved with that community. What's important to me is that even though we grow in agents and in volume and geographically, it's super important to me that we maintain the culture and identity that is ERA Grizzard Real Estate. We are very committed to proactive strategic growth, both from an agent's perspective, both from a business standpoint, from a community standpoint. And so as we move forward into the Villages and Mount Dora and Leesburg and now South Lake, it's critically important that we align ourselves with those same like-minded professionals that want to create value for their customers. It's very easy for us to kind of sit back and look at the success that we had last year. When we sit back and look at selling almost $300 million in real estate is a pretty amazing number. But what's even more impressive to me is if you look at the 1,850 transaction size that we had. To me, that is 1,850 unique real estate needs that we have served. Those are numbers of families that we've engaged and relationships that we've forged. And that's exciting. That's what's great about this business.
We invite you to learn more about the residential and commercial resources offered by visiting eragrizzard.com.